Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel. My name is Joy, and I'd like to welcome you back if you're a subscriber, and also if you're brand new, I welcome you so much as well. And I just want to let you know that if you're a subscriber to my channel, you already know that I switch things up sometimes. You know, I'll do different divinations, and this week I've decided to go ahead and do divination through the spirits of the arts and nature, because the summer solstice is coming up. So, let's go ahead and see what the summer months bring to us. We're going to be doing this reading through painting, and we're going to be asking the animals and the trees and the flowers, the plants, the rocks, everything of nature, everything of the earth, to come forward to bring us to bring you a message. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to be doing, I am using temper paints here. I have pink, green, white, blue, orange, and yellow, and some water, of course. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just take some plain water and wet this page down a little bit here for you. It just helps the paint go around a little more. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put some splotches on here for you. We're not trying to make a picture right now. We're just splotting paint on it. Just kind of letting it do where it wants to go. We'll be asking the spirits of nature, Mother Nature, to come in and give you some messages for the summer months ahead. Okay, let's see what cards are we missing. We're missing blue and pink. It's pink for you. Put some blue on here. All right. This is what it looks like as of right now. Now we're going to fold the paper over. There we go, Libra. Fold it over, and then we're going to press it down. You can do this at home. You can use temper paints, as I'm using, and construction paper. You can use cardstock. You can use printing paper, photo paper. You can use acrylic paints, watercolors, temper paints like I'm using. Heck, you know what? Maybe even you could use nail polish. Why not? If you got a bunch of nail polish, you don't have paints, why not use nail polish, right? Alright, well, after you fold it, as you see, I'm kind of straightening it out. I'm kind of pressing it on the paper to so the paint gets incorporated on both sides of the paper. And I'm using a broken paintbrush. You can use a pencil or a ruler, anything. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. We'll take a look at it. I'll let it dry, and I'll come back to you with what images I see of nature. And then I'll also be pulling a card for you also at the end. Okay, Libra, this is what your painting is. We'll flip it over this way. See what, and we'll see what's coming through for you, Libra. So I'll be right back as soon as this dries. Hello, Libra. I'm back. Your painting here is all dried, so we'll be going over that. This reading here with the painting is going to be for the 3 months. For the whole season of summer for you. And then I'm going to be pulling a card for you, which is going to be for the summer solstice, which is June 21st. And we'll see what energies are going to be around you for that very seasonal change, for the first day of summer. Very spiritual day. So let's go ahead and pull your card and see what you have. You have all is in perfect timing. All is in perfect timing. So you may be, hoping and wishing and getting a little, maybe a little stressed out that there's something that you want to achieve, something that you need to get done that doesn't seem to be going in the perfect, taking the perfect time, you know, the perfect space. And the card is telling you as well that this is it. It's time to take action now. I'll be here to help you every step of the way. So like I was saying, if you've been feeling like overwhelmed and you're not feeling like you're getting to where you want to go, these angels are coming in. They're open. They have opened these doors. The doors are now opened, and they do have stepping stones here, which look like coins. So the abundance, you know, it's ready for you. It's ready for whatever that you've been, you know, waiting for is finally going to be coming to the, you know, going through the threshold. It's going to be just now. It's going to start to come true and start working more so for you, so you can let the stress or the fear go away, because the time is going to be near for whatever that situation is for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and pull the camera in closer, and we'll talk about the images on this paint here for the next 3 months. Okay, Libra, I'm going to put this up a little farther here so you can see this card a little closer now that I zoomed the camera in for you. Remember, all is in perfect timing. The timing is now to start that new adventure. Walk through the threshold. Alright, so let's go ahead with your painting here. The first thing that I saw was an angel or a guide, and it very well could also be a deceased loved one, but this is a general reading, so if you feel as though there's a deceased loved one around you, it's very more than likely there is, of course. But right here in the center, you see the head, the neck, the arms coming out, the body, and then the legs are coming down. The head, the arms, and the legs, right here in the center of your picture. And this is just coming through. This angel or this guide is just bringing in spiritual guidance for you. And they're going to be with you more pronouncedly throughout this whole summer season. I mean, they're always there for you. They're always available to, if you need assistance or guidance on something, ask them a question. But they're just letting you know that, you know, as a reminder that they're here for you, and they're going to be, they're more available, I guess we could say, for you during these 3 months of summer here. You personally may be going through something, and they're just letting you know that they're here. They can hear you. They are willing to help you and give you their guidance. Okay? And the next thing then I'm going to talk about are the birds that I see. All right, we have some pretty little birds here. You can see their bodies, their head, the little beak. They have little orange eyes, their belly, their legs are coming down, and their tails are going straight up. Their tails are going straight up. And with that, then you have another bird here that is soaring. You know, he's taking off. He's soaring. Here's his wings and the body here. Big long tail feather. All right, so these birds are coming to tell you to take your time in learning and mastering something before you venture out into something new. You know, make sure you've got all your, you have all your knowledge absorbed into you. You know, make sure you're learning and mastering something. And it's also, the little birds could also be representing along with that is that maybe this summer you could take a class or a course, or maybe even some night classes, a night school. You know, take some courses, so you're going to be able to soar. So you'll be able to soar, which is this soaring bird up here. So in the fall, then you're going to be able to soar. because you've done all your homework, we'll say, and you've went the extra bound to learn something a little more further. You took the time to go ahead and learn something a little further, which is, really, this card came in perfect. Perfect timing, right? It came in perfectly with this reading here. It's, the doors are opening now. It's time for you to soar. Time for you to soar this throughout the summer here. So, yeah. And then I have a horse. Then I see a horse, okay? Here's the top of his head. Here's the shape of his head coming down like this. Alright, here's his eyes. The eyes are right here. Here's this yellow here is his, they're his nose, the nostrils. And then he has a diamond here in the center of his forehead. Like a lot of horses have that little patch of whiteness. So, this horse is coming through to you and telling you to keep stability in your life. And that near the end of the summer, the challenges and the work that you've been doing throughout the summer is going to let you ride free and run with glory of the wind like the soaring bird. So, it's going to be you're going to have freedom. You're going to be having some freedom by the end of the summer. You're going to be soaring. You're going to be, all in your glory here. Okay, so that's what we have on the upright painting for your summer. Then we'll flip it over and we'll do the images I saw this way. And if you do see some other images, please put it down in the comments. And, if you see something other which I didn't see in this painting, please go ahead and write it down. I'd really like to see what you see. Okay, so first thing I'm going to talk about is the grasshopper right here. This big old grasshopper, the big yellow and green head here. These are his eyes, right? Here's his, I guess it's his nose. Well, his mouth, his mouth. You can just imagine, this is part of his mouth, the design that the grasshoppers have. This is part of his forehead here, and then here's the little, what are they called, mandibles maybe? His mouth, his chewing, his eating part. Alright, so the grasshopper is telling you to take the leap of faith these next 3 months, and not to get discouraged. Because this is the time to learn and focus and trust your own instincts and go about things and learning in your own way, or in your own way of doing things, okay? And also, he's also coming through and getting the message from that he's also telling you maybe perhaps listen to some classical music. Because you know how the grasshoppers at night, they rub their legs together and make all those beautiful night bug sounds. So the grasshopper is, bringing the joy and the beauty of music to you as well. And you could be going to, perhaps you're going to some concerts in the parks, in the evening concerts this summer as well. Okay. And then I see the seahorses. Down here we have the seahorses, okay? Here's their long necks, coming up like this. Here's their head. The horses, there's their eyes and their bodies, and then their little seahorse tail, right? The little seahorse tail is coming here. The neck, the body, and then their tail. So you have the seahorses. The seahorses are just coming through to tell you that you are more than you believe you are, and you have the ability for a task. So you may be having some, like we'd spoken of before, some challenges, just like the yellow horse was saying, challenges, right? That task might be, overcome this challenge, learn more about a certain subject that you're interested in, and so on and so on. And he also, the seahorses are telling that telling you to keep your inspirations high. Keep your inspirations high, because like he was saying, you are more than what, you are more than what you believe you are. You're very strong. You're very strong. Stability. You're very stable. Right? Horses. Horses are for stability. Seahorse, stability. So you have a lot of stability, and it's in the center of your, that is all in the center, along with your, he's upside down now, your spirit guide, or this angel here. Okay? So it's very kind of pretty spiritual reading here for you. Okay, and then the next thing that I see are some camels. Here's the camels down here, on either side here. You can see their legs, their body, their heads, and then this up here, is their hump, and the rear end here. So these are some camels. Camels, of course, are coming in and telling you to make sure you're staying hydrated throughout these summer months. It's going to be hot. Make sure you're drinking lots of water to keep your energy up, keep the energy flowing through you. And also, if you feel as though you're sinking down, if you feel as though your fears and all these challenges are kind of putting you down some, the camels are here to help you realize, and they're here now and telling you that we're here to help you. The camels walk on the sand in the deserts, and they could just walk on top of the sand. They don't sink. So if you feel as though you're getting stuck in some quicksand and you're feeling like you're just going down and down and down, just call in. Call in. Just like we were saying, go ahead and ask your spirit guides. Call on these camels, and they will, they'll keep you from sinking further down. Now listen to the music of the grasshopper as well to lighten those spirits up. Okay? And that is your reading, Libra, and I thank you. Bye now.